An autistic person will tell you that they have to mask because otherwise they can't fit into society. And you could make the argument, everybody's doing that to some degree, to which they will say, but it's not causing them suffering. It's causing me suffering. And what I think is interesting there is that if you just change your perception a little bit, what you'll realize is that they're better off. The reason they're aware that they're suffering is because they're aware that they're masking. Everybody else who's doing it just because that's all they've learned to do, they're suffering too. They just don't know it. They don't know why. They don't see that they're masking. They don't understand that they're putting on a show. That's what this whole podcast is about. Trust me, if you're listening to this and you're on the spectrum and you think that masking is something that other people don't do, they do. Maybe they aren't aware of it. Maybe they don't understand that it's not natural for them to just form an identity and be that identity in front of different people because everybody else does it. But it's part of our society. It's part of what we do, right? And so if you're autistic and you have to mask and that's uncomfortable for you, that's a good sign. That's a sign of awareness. That's a sign that you're aware the mask is the cause of your suffering. Now, if you can just let go of your opinion of the mask, of having to use the mask, you'll suffer even less. Because right now, we do have to use the mask to some degree, if only because the people around us who are doing it without being aware of it are very fragile. To not wear a mask would throw them all into disarray. And so out of compassion, more than out of a desire to fit in, we mask. We lessen the impact of exactly how much we are because they're fragile. Not because we're not going to fit in or they're not going to like us regardless, because it's not up to us for them to like us. It's not our responsibility if they don't appreciate you being straightforward.